Okay, do we have audio? Check. One, two, three. Alright, looks like we have audio, folks. I did this the other night, trying to get this right with the Voodoo Ninja. Um, um, I, I, I was streaming there with Bruce, Syracuse, New York. Melted Syracuse, New York, rather. Um, and when I played it back, it seemed fine. And then hours later, the audio didn't work on Bruce's end, where I didn't hear what he had to say. So that's pretty strange. So we're playing it back here. We changed some settings and we're seeing what's going on. So any Red Brick Souls out there want to assist and hit the link, the description box. The link is in the description box, and you just hit that link and you to auto join yourself you put the password in, and the password is melt with a capital M, melt. So I'm gonna go to the control panel. Oh, what happened there? Oh no, let's see. Oh, nothing happened there. Everything's fine. So we're gonna go to the control panel. Here we are on the control panel. It says we are on air live, and nobody has joined as of now. Oh, I'm gonna grab a phone to see if anybody's here so I can see any comments. I did see just somebody who just made a comment. I don't know who that was because it disappeared. So let me give me a second here with this phone and see what's going down, man. See if there's somebody there. Oh, oh, Double O's live. I should have went there. Oh, if I knew he was live, I wouldn't have been doing this here. So let's see what's going on here. Uh, huh, something's spinning. All right, Danny, good to see you, bro. Oh, hello, sir. Ah, peace, brother. I'm just playing around trying to get the settings right. What's up, Manifest? What's up, Frankie? Hit the link, help play. We're trying to see if we can get the settings right. Me and Bruce, that's Syracuse, New York, he was on the other night with me. We stayed up to, I don't know, 3 in the morning. It was just me and him, and I played it back. It worked fine then, and later in the day, all the audio on his side was gone. So I opened up the control room in this OBS Ninja and played around with settings to see what I can get going here to see if because in the past what I was doing is I was running this I would have my desktop go to the window that I had captured rather than having OBS look at the browser itself. So anyway, So that's what we're doing this morning. Nothing really planned, just trying to get settings together so I can get this to work better and become familiar with the software. Cheers, top of the morning to you. It rained like crazy yesterday here. I left a tub laying outside, and after the rain went away, um, I had about 5 or 6 inches of water in that tub. That's how much the rain came down yesterday. Yeah, that's weird because I played it back and there was sound, and Bruce and I were both hearing each other. All right, Danny. Cheers to you, brother. Have a beautiful day. I don't know if you're out fishing today, Danny, but that's what I wish I could be doing. What's up, Shawnee B? Just playing around trying to get these settings right with OBS Ninja. I know you're out busy making pallets right now. So I passed a couple pallets I wanted to pick up yesterday, but I didn't have no room to put them. Good to see you, brother. Shawnee B's in the chat room, and that boy's got so many videos. He's busy like like nobody knows. I hear you, Shawnee B. Someone's got to make them pallets, brother. I wonder how many pallets you made in your lifetime, brother. You got to count? I'm sure you do. Somebody's counting how many pallets you're making. Well, I hope you got skunk, no bass. Well, that sucks. I ain't been fishing. I'm gonna go fishing here soon. I'm gonna get my grandson. I'm gonna go fishing. All right, clean the house. Yeah, my house is pretty clean right now, but I got a bunch of tomatoes I'm gonna plant today, and I got a bunch of stuff to do. But it's only 7 o'clock in the morning. I don't know what the weather's supposed to do today. So clean the house, sir. Have a beautiful day. Better luck fishing next time, sir. Cindy, how you doing, lady? Top of the day. That's Cindy. She's hailing out of South Africa. All right, Shawnee B, you have a beautiful day making them pallets. We're trying to get this right so future streams with the melt heads can be able to join the panel and kick it about um, red bricks and melted world and whatever, or just kick it for the day. Because through this interface, we don't have to go live and stream. We can, I can send links to people and we could just be in a browser kicking it without recording it, but we still have the option if after we discuss things and so forth that we have the ability to record if we wanted to. So, so if anybody out there who wants to hit the link in the description box and the password is MELT with a capital M, this is just for testing purposes. You don't have to stay long. If you're busy, that's okay. But we're trying to see, like right now, I have um, OBS handling the audio on the side of the Voodoo Ninja, on the side of Voodoo Ninja. So you see, I have headphones in, but I cannot hear myself because it's being captured through OBS, and and that's all I know right now. I don't know if I have to change some type of setting for when the guest comes through or so forth. So that's what I'm basically doing. Have him some coffee. Just let the dog out. Looks a little overcast this morning. Looks like we were chemtrailed pretty good the other night. What we got here? We got someone else showed up. Oh, go to channel 35. Rolly R. Oh, okay. So, how you doing in Rolly R? So I know the scene switcher's working pretty good here with the scenes because I can transition with the scenes pretty good. Uh, and it seems like my audio's working pretty good all the way through the scene switchers. Is the audio working good as I switch scenes, folks? Um, yes or no? So, and I'm just trying to see if I drop frames when I'm switching scenes or if there's other settings I have to do. But because I did have a couple drop frames, but I don't think it's no big deal. All right, thanks, Cindy. I appreciate it. So that's what I'm trying to do. Switching scenes. Anyone out there? Yeah, we got some people out there. We got Cindy. We have Frankie. We have Rolly R. Shawnee B stopped by. He's making pallets. And thank you. Everything seems to be working good. Now we just need to have a guest hit the link to see how audio works through that. And if I will be able to hear them, I don't know. Maybe I have to change some settings because I have earphones in and I can't hear myself. So I'm gonna I'm gonna do something on the browser and let me know if you get reverb or something so I can hear it. Let's see what's going on. I'm gonna enable monitoring. So I just enabled monitoring. I'm not hearing it through my headphones, but I'm hearing it through the browser itself. Is it giving reverb or does it sound clear still? Okay, check. I don't know. Oh, it's an echo now. Okay, that ain't no good. Well, thanks there. Reverb, so that's not good. Okay, how about, oh, that's even worse there. Check. And I think there's reverb or echo again. Yep. Okay, what if I do with desktop audio? Enable monitoring. How are we now? The desktop monitoring is on. Is the browser audio quality good? Is the reverb gone now? Well, I probably could check here if the reverb's gone. Here, I'll do like a reverb. Okay, thanks. So, that, but I have the desktop audio, but I'm still not hearing nothing through my headphones. But the audio quality is good. So, but the kicker is this. If I have a guest come in, will I be able to hear the guest to interact with the guest by using OBS to filter the sound? And I don't know. See, now let's see if I dump the camera, see if I disable the camera, see what you guys are seeing. If the scene switcher works, if I disable the camera, you should be seeing the the icon for the video itself. Let me know, see if that's working. Okay, so the audio's better. There, it looks like the scene switcher, when I disengaged my camera, it did throw that icon into the field. So that's working too. So thanks, folks, for your uh, patience as I fluster through this. But that's what we're doing this morning. And likewise, if you do hit the link, you don't have to display your camera. You could turn your camera off and just use audio and an icon. So everything seems to be working good there. That's cool. Peace. So we got that working. Got audio working good, but I still don't know how the audio is going to work when I have a guest come through here. So let's see. What if I let's see if I bumped it up on the TV, if if the filter would stop that and I could hear everything. So, okay, I have the TV on and there is a filter. So the filter seems to not allow that to be picked up on that TV over there in front of me. So, but I don't want to hear that big long of a delay. So that kind of sucks. If I had a guest, how would that work? You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't see the monitor here picking up anything while I'm speaking through the TV after I say something with the delay. So hopefully I could get something going here with a guest. That's because that's basically what this is. Well, twofold thing. Because I had Bruce, Syracuse, New York, on here the other night, and it played great, and I could hear him and everything. But then when I played it back, you could only hear me, and you couldn't hear my guest. So I said, "What the hell?" So I tried to figure out how to uh, eliminate that and add them, but I did find some features that I have to engage. Because if you do hit the link, you'll see there's not just one end of the software that I have to figure out, let alone the OBS. But I do have the latest and greatest OBS, where in the past I had a computer that was so primitive it didn't have capabilities of doing that. So I do have a little bit better computer. I wish I had more money. I'd invest even a nicer computer because I still tax this computer pretty hard, but at times it goes from the CPU usage to like 6% at best right now. So that's pretty good. Where my old computer, I would already been using 80% of the CPU. But we have had like, I don't know, and my frames per second and the kilobytes that should be kicking should be more, but I think that has something to do with my internet provider throttling me. Anyway, so I'll ice this here. I muted me over there on the TV, so I didn't have to hear what I said over and over. So, what else here? Let's see, we got here the sources. We go. Oh, maybe if I get a window capture. Okay, close this browser for a minute. There's a window capture. So that's what I'm seeing in my Voodoo Ninja control panel, what you're seeing right now. So, and then if I hit the browser, that's what it's kicking through OBS into YouTube. So and have that, and I dump the browser, and we are making some noise there. So we dump that there. Yeah. So that seems to be working good. So we're getting all that things going good. So let's see if I booted. All right, if I booted some audio through OBS, how would that turn out? Let's check. I'm a melted building.
I've been walking through the ruins where the red bricks hung.
How's that playing out?
Where the steel curls slow like a saxophone drum. People pass on by, say the story ain't real. But I hear the truth singing in the bones of the steel. Cause the melt don't whisper, no, the melt speaks bold in the drips and the sags and the secrets it holds. I'm a wandering witness, a midnight receiver. Yeah, I'm a red brick, melted building believer. I feel that heat in my soul, hear that building lose control. When the truth runs hot, the lies get weaker. I'm a red brick, melted building believer. There's a blues in the mortar, a jazz in the ash, a rhythm in the windows where the shadows crash. Every twisted beam got a story to tell. Every droplet frozen, mid-fall is a bell. Folks say move on, but the melt says stay. Look close at the scars where the fire had its say. So I tune my heart to the key of the heater, walk proud as a red brick, melted building believer. I feel that heat in my soul, hear that building lose control. When the truth runs hot, the lies get weaker. I'm a red brick, melted building believer. Cause the truth ain't loud, it's a low down fever. A slow blues burn for the melted building believer. So strike up the band, let the brass run wild. Let the melt sing soft like a long lost child. the night gets deep and the doubts get deeper, I still stand tall as a red brick melted building believer.
All right, well, that seemed to work good. And yeah, get better, Cindy. I appreciate you stopping by and just let me know how the audio feed's going and so forth. I appreciate that. So, to anybody there, link is in the description box to join. Um, we're just doing a little playing around. I know it's 7:24 right now. We've been live for 26 minutes. So everything seems to be working good, other than I just don't have a guest to see how that plays through. And, well, that's a step forward at least. So there's a lot of things that I can do. I know I used in the past when Cindy came on one time with Daniel, Daniel Triplett out of Oklahoma. I was using Google Meet and I was going through not the browser, I was going through a window capture, and there's a delay on my end. It didn't work so good, but it worked all right. But Google Meet limits you to, you know, an hour at a time, and it sucked the resources up pretty much. And there was a conflict when I used an OBS with Google Meet, so there's some settings I had to do there. But that works good too if anybody wants to do an easier route than what I'm doing, like using this Voodoo Ninja. There's a little bit more work to do than using Google Meet. Google Meet's got everything already all set up and everything. With the Voodoo Ninja, using this through OBS, you have to do a little bit more legwork and thinking and getting things set up. So I would go with Google Meet if they used to not limit you to an hour, but now they're limiting you to an hour. So, but there's a way around that. You could use Google Meet. Google Meet works real good as far as like if my guest wanted to display something, it shows it much better. With the Voodoo Ninja, it's kind of small. It keeps it in a small frame, and I didn't like that, and I couldn't find no way to expand the video when my guest is showing something. Like I have the ability to go in here. Let's see. I might as well play around since I'm doing it because I'm gonna end up deleting this. So let's say I wanted to, let's see, disable my camera. We did that already. Um, Share a screen with others. Okay. Well, OBS, or yeah, the studio says we have a good connection. So that's pretty cool. And I could show you through the control panel what that looks like by sharing a screen. So, so that's what we're seeing when I share a screen. But that's not like the same as having a guest because why are they doing that? I gotta hit play on that to make it play. Okay, but that would tax the computer more. And let me take a look. Okay, so that works pretty good. Um, Checking my OBS settings to see if it's dropping frames if I boot through this method here. Yeah, 7%, a little bit more CPU usage, another 2% of the CPU usage. But that seems to be working pretty good that way too. So if I wanted to display something, let me take a look here. Let's see, we go window capture. Um, oh, that's booting it through the browser. Oh, okay, that's cool. Let's see if I go like this, browser, and expand that this way. Oh yeah, I could make that bigger that way and that way. Huh. So if I dump this here and open that up there, okay, a bigger delay. So I dump that there and just use the browser because it seems like it transitions it into much faster. Okay. And then if I go window capture, all right, that's doing that like that. Okay, I see. So I'm learning myself as I play around here. So there, I go through that. We're live streaming there. Excellent. The connection's excellent. So that's pretty cool. That's working good. So we'll stop sharing that browser. So let's see. Oh, I know what we could do. Let's see if we let's go to well, we'll stop sharing. We'll stop sharing that for a second. And that took us back to that. Now, what is this? Browser. Okay. Let's see if shrink that browser. Close this. There, that's better. So, I got that going there. Let's see what else is going here. Okay, let's go to, let's see if I went to window capture and open up another browser. And let's see, we go to somebody else's channel that's doing something and see how that plays through. So if someone was doing it live and I wanted to rebroadcast it, oh, Double O's on. Let's see what Double O's talking about this morning. See if I can hear that. Are we hearing that? Okay, let's see if we're hearing that through the browser. Are we hearing it now? Are we hearing that? No, see, I'm hearing that, but nobody else is hearing it. Let's see if we go like this. All right. Okay, now I'm gonna unplug the headphones and see if it pulls it through. Let's see what happens.
They literally admit that they're trying to do this to dilute and extinguish the white race. Literally, they say for them to assert dominance over the world, they need to weaken and extinguish the European race. And that was written in the 20s. And if you look at the trajectory that the country's been on since World War II, there's no way we won the war. Let's put it that way. And that's what I said to the matey. I said, in my opinion, this should be for England. If this is a march about the state of England, this should be for England. There shouldn't be foreign flags here. There shouldn't be alternative flags. But you get the same people that are applauding me, going, "Oh yeah, well done, well done, well done." But they're people that they're supporting is funded by the same element. Like if you look into who funds the Palestine movement and other movements similar, they're all funded by Jewish funders, like or Jesuits at the top or whatever. Now? But it's all funded from the same area, so you can't. Yes. Like you've got to know what you're talking about to have an argument. And people just gaslighting, like, what are you going to do when all the mosques go? I remember it. I remember when there was hardly any mosques. I remember when we were like 90% of the population. It was a much better, more pleasant life. And I'm not saying that I don't dislike.
Like we were saying, that was the 1980s when life was good, man.
Okay, let's see if we're here.
And that's not because we're like
people say you're racist.
I got that figured
Rich.
out.
Don't be racist.
I don't seem like I'm getting reverbed.
That's what people will say. People will say you're being racist. And what grinds my gears about this is any other country on earth, it's not a racist thing. So let's take let's take France or Spain, for example, right? Let's say a few other nations like overloaded Spain to the point where people that were culturally Spanish were now a minority in the country. So now, where are they at? That's not a racist thing to say.
Actually, if you go to France and go to Paris now, Paris is.
I hear that. But I'm saying the entire country. Imagine if the entire country of France became like that. Then French people will be deemed as being racist for saying we just don't appreciate being the minority in our own country anymore. That's all it is. And we're talking about culturally. I'm talking culturally anyway. I'm saying culturally, the indigenous culture of any country can't become the minority. That's magic.
So that would be the same.
I don't really care what country you're talking. But if you're culturally going to adopt the culture of the country you're in,
So let's get it right. Let's get it right.
The issue,
right.
if I clicked on the link
the
to
issue
join
hasn't got
his
anything
panel,
to do with the color of the skin.
could I broadcast
color
all
someone's
this
skin
through
or
and
where
get
they
that
come
feed, or
from.
would there be a
It's
conflict of
about
interest?
their
Anybody know? Anybody ever
general,
do that before?
you know,
I don't know.
how they live their life, their culture, their food, their diet, their social customs, all of those things. When another culture comes in and overtakes the indigenous culture, the indigenous, them being called racist for not accepting the fact that their culture is being stamped out. It's like this whole idea.
It's probably one of the most tentative conversations happening right now, and some people are really, really keen to get into the conversation because they've got a certain take on things, or they're really keen to get involved in the conversation because they're completely against everything that's being spoken about. There seems to be no middle ground with it. Does that make sense? So people either deem you as being racist for talking like that, or they want to come with a juxtaposition. Does that make sense?
The word racist is chucked around it's just the same as anti-Semitic, because at the end of the day, it is what it is, and what's happening is what's happening. And,
I think it's easier for some people to call people a racist and accept responsibility of the magnitude of the conversation that's happening. I think sometimes
because it's an uncomfortable one,
right? Out, yeah,
it's an uncomfortable one. I don't like it. I don't like the fact.
Right.
Like we're having this conversation. We're mixed race ourselves. Like, let's have it right. Like the show's called
Let's have it right. We're both mixed race. We're both mixed race.
Whether you look like that or not, that's the case. And so,
and you know,
what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
Like,
are we
culturally?
Culturally British? Yeah. Like, yeah. No getting away from that.
You don't have no link in the description box.
That in certain situations, that alone rage baits people. So, like I said, some people might not like this conversation because it might not sit with certain people's narratives.
Right.
So I agree with everything that
people want to tell me that I'm white, right? People want to tell me that I'm white. I'm a white man. Am I? Am I a white man?
The burden of responsibility one is given when one realizes one is mixed race. It's not easy because you don't fit into any of the fucking drawers that they've got preset.
I think. I mean, listen. I'll be.
Matches your beard a little bit. I won't lie.
Yeah, my beard's white. My beard is white. Absolutely. Hey, Tuttybug, how you doing? Listen, this is an open panel. Like we absolutely welcome other perspectives, perceptions, and opinions.
Oh, Frankie said that
put the link out.
Ross had a cool video. I'm gonna have to go check it out.
It's my day off today. So what am I doing on my day off? I'm spending it with you guys.
Love it.
Last week and the week before, I spent the whole day in bed with fucking migraine headaches and neck pain. And so today, actually, I've woken up feeling. Well, Rock Smoke woke me up with a phone call, which I was very appreciative of, because I don't like it's all nice when you're all cozy in bed.
So Water the Tree had a cool video, someone was saying. So, what was that, 2 days ago? Downtown Missouri, Hall of Waters. Let's see what we got. What's going on there? Oh, we got me right there. Let's get this out of here. How do we get this out of here? Yeah, so that's out of there. We got the window capture going.
Wanted to get down to this corner because there is something crazy going on down here. Of course, we gotta have these janky posts that we see everywhere. Look at this. What's the Royal up here? Got a little party deck.
Nice.
Stucco queen here. And then this monster. Well, I was gonna make my way to the front of this Royale here, but I see some destruction. What's going on? What's all this? You know, we got the janky jank, old underground garage, and then just a pile of rubble here. Are you kidding?
Wow.
Wow.
Look at that. Is that what you talk about, Frankie? Oh, yeah. Frankie says, yeah, that's what. Man, look at that.
It's a big boy chunk.
Yeah, it is.
Just a big boy chunk of brick chilling. All right, I gotta get a look in here. Look at this place. Oh wow, it goes back out to the street. Look at this rounded corner.
Okay, so it seems like I got this worked out. And we're hearing audio from the guest, hearing audio from me.
All right, well, yeah, I'm just gonna head back. Look at this. I mean, everything is just super fascinating to me. All old world, just this little random alley. Got a buried arch. Oh, check it out. Are you joking? Brazil clay?
Wow.
What? So I have a
pretty
piece of terracotta that I believe is from Brazil. MC Corporation. And look how warped that is. I don't know what's going on here, but maybe it's a repair. Doesn't make sense to use a warped brick like that, but try to get you a view around before the sun pops out over the top here.
Nice.
Man, more buried arches. Check it out. So there's a little doorway.
Okay, for anybody who just logging on here, this is Red Brick channel. We were just playing around, trying to get settings right for Voodoo Ninja, and we're now playing a character's video, Water the Tree. His name's Ross, out of Missouri, showing you the melt. So we'll just let this play out because it seems like I've figured out how to get the audio working for a guest, and using the browser of Ross as a guest, we get the audio because it wasn't working when I had Bruce from Melted Syracuse on last night, or yeah, it was last night. So it seems like we figured that out. We're going to leave them settings like that. It seems like it's working pretty good. So I didn't watch
Way up
this.
here on the side of that one,
So we're
I
going to
just
watch it for a
noticed.
minute.
But
Till
something
my
more
girl gets
interesting,
up,
ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a
tells me
walk
that I got
around
to get
here.
busy doing
I have
something
moved the truck.
other than playing around.
I believe the Hall of Waters to be at the end of the street down here. But what's the deal with this? Just some random stampers.
And to anybody out there, the control room link is in the description box if you want to hit the link and we can test the audio in regard to a guest appearing. See, I'm trying to save $1. I don't want to pay 50 a month to have guests and so forth like StreamYard, and that taxes all these people. So, and I urge anybody else that wants to do that to go download. It's free, open source, the control room for to use with OBS, and there it is. And I've been figuring it out, and it seems like I got a handle on it pretty good. If anybody has a problem or wants to do something like that, I don't have a problem showing you how to do it. Especially my melt heads, because we got to get this stuff out here. Look at this great video right here. Thanks, Ross. This is some good stuff, brother.
Laying here in the parking lot in which I parked, and guess what? Those might find their way into my truck on my way out of here. Can you flippin' believe it? But we're gonna keep on trucking. Make sure I locked the whip, by the way. Jeez. All right, I think I'm all situated. We got a little self-deletion door up here. And those beautiful, like, sunburst looking arches.
Self-deleting doors.
Oh, pardon me. Thank you. People are really nice here. They stopped for me to film, which I don't need, but I appreciate. Look at this. You can smell the old, and the sun's gonna be an issue, but just old world survival everywhere. I'm gonna hop across. Alleyway. Got some arches hidden back in there. Look at these. These look like, I think those were Pittsburgh Neshes we were seeing. Just dumped over there by the trash pile. How you doing, man? Good. And some of this stuff, like that, looks to be steel. Because I could see a dent in it somewhere. But, you know, sometimes it's hard to tell if it's steel or a terracotta. We see both. And this one is in pretty rough shape. Look at this place. As Curtis 47 would say, total disaster. Look at the side of this. What do we got? These look like the ones I was seeing. Oh, a bunch of ants in that. You know, I gotta stop for bricks. Yep, the stamps are... There's one. The mortar usually sticks around on the stamp side. Incredible, just a pile of rubble here. Wow. I guess this is where all that debris came from that we were seeing. This thing is huge. Interesting that this stack is the, you know, the brick appears to be the same as what's on the front of this. Looks like maybe there was an elevator shaft here. Unreal, just buried in here. Are you kidding? This is crazy. That's a roof tile. There's tiles in here. Like interior tile. Oh wow, look at the floor. Crazy. It's like a massive shower or something. What is going on?
Huh. Wow.
Very strange. Look how thick that bed of mortar is in between the brick and the tile.
Oh, yeah.
Which is always very fascinating to me. How thick it always is. You know, depending on what you're laying on. You have to compensate to get your tiles nice and plumb and everything. Man, I really want to take this tile with me. Are you kidding? There's a stamp, a Chicago stamp. I might have to come back for that. But I'm gonna have to move on. I could sit here all day. What's going on with this? I mean, we're looking at the destruction and completely ignoring this monster over here. Pardon me for that. Got some more self-deletion doors up here. Wow. That guy just ran over a curb because he was worried about what the hell I'm doing. Check it out. All the same symbolism we see everywhere.
Look at that beautiful building.
Man. And on a pretty decent incline. Give you some views around. Look at this monster. Jeez. And then look in here. This whole... Oh, I didn't even go and look at that wall, which I meant to do. But I got distracted with the alleyway back in there. Excuse me.
But, you know, that's about... Oops, sorry. I keep doing that. I'm looking off camera. It's about the same. It's always the same thickness as far as the courses of bricks go. Same with the cooked out walls. But just in here, complete destruction. Are you kidding? What are these doing? Look at this. Must have been a couple posts here going into the ground. I guess they did not survive. Empty lots. I want to get a view of the backside of this. Of course, you know, we got to put the detail on the backside as well, because we've got unlimited time, resources, and money. And this has a bunch of S's on it. And maybe we'll get some information on it.
SS.
As we move to the front. And, you know, they got the foundation repaired, if you will. I don't know. This has the same funky pattern we see on a lot of so-called or alleged stone. Yeah, I think this has been, I don't know. I mean, it's had some work done, I'll just put it that way. Look at this. Crazy angle to that. Some more self-deletion doors. So we just came down that strip. Look at these twin beauties, or maybe it's all one. We'll find out in a minute. A little porch in here. Oaks Apartments. Hotel Oaks. And we've got some newer stuff going on. Got that same angle mirroring on the back side over here. And keep on trucking. Yeah, so this has that funky brick. Here, let's try to stay away from vehicles and stuff, but the sun's gonna be an issue, but you can see the difference in the brick. And there's the Hall of Waters. No big deal. Just what we were doing. right. I'm gonna shut you down for the sake of my battery, and I will see you in a minute. And we're gonna make it over there in just a minute, but I gotta get these in here. Of course, you know, people just seem to pop out of the woodwork every time I'm ready to film. Got some buried arches down here. I'm trying to get in as much as I can. We're definitely gonna wrap this video up at the Hall of Waters. Sorry for the build-up and anticipation, but look at this thing, man. Are you kidding? Somebody really did a number here. All right, where's this go? Got some modified entries. Look how tall these used to be. Every one of them. What's going on down here? What's this over on the corner? Another church. How many do we need? And it looks pretty, oh shoot. I gotta get it in here. It's got the, oh, it's a theater. A theater. Wow. Pretty fugly, but yeah, they've done some funk to this thing. They've got those fake faux blocks going on that they just scribe in there. You can see the brick in here. Or I can anyhow. Stucco, scribe, faux, funk. But we got some shells. Maybe? Nope. I think those are flowers. I'm always expecting shells, but not finding them in this place. All right. Buried once again and completely brutalized. Alright, so instead of backtracking, went ahead and walked down to the end of this street so we can head back towards the Hall of Waters. Look at the brickwork in this. Trying to avoid the sun and the pedestrians, traffic. We got mosaic in here. Look at this. Pretty awesome. Somebody's popping a smoke. This old worlder. And then this very interesting structure. International Wines. Here we are. What is the deal with this? There's the alleyway down there we popped out of. Funky stone. I mean, I don't know. I don't know about this one. Wow, look at the end cap on this terracotta. Pretty awesome. See, it's stuff like this. I'm like, I don't know. I think this one's cooked. Like, what are we doing? Oh, we're gated in here, so I'm gonna have to move back out. Very fascinating design. It's a tiny, skinny little window in there. All right. Very fascinating. Oh, we got a wall in here. Had some work done to it. This massive, what I believe used to be a old world estate. Now it's a apartment building. Painted up, and there's a catwalk going over here to this one. This stucco queen. But I wanted to get a view of this. I was still unsure if it was all one structure. Look at the little balcony in the middle here. Wow. Oh, there's there's an alley or a little, yeah, they are connected through like another catwalk. Crazy. And that destroyed beauty we were looking at, or what used to be beautiful. Very cool. Let's take a little look at this ironwork up here on this rail. Awesome structures. Huh?
Are you looking at the building?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, are they gonna sell it?
No, I just like old buildings.
Oh, okay.
I was trying to figure out, because I came from that way, whether or not this was all one structure.
It is.
Or, I mean, they're kind of connected here.
Yeah, no, it is all upstairs from the end down there at the block all the way to the end is apartments upstairs.
Yeah.
There's like 8 apartments, I believe.
And then the shop's on the lower
The shop's
level.
on the bottom.
Awesome.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm just checking it out. I like old architecture.
Yeah.
So,
Pretty nice building.
I love these.
Okay, go.
Wow. Oh, check this light fixture out. Just the detail in that alone. Another mosaic entry. And then we're gonna hop back across the street here. Might as well get a view of this. It's all painted and sided, but very fascinating old world design.
For sure.
People are stopping for me again. All right, I'm gonna head to the Hall of Waters and I will see you there. This place keeps going and going. So I've still got about a half hour to kill before they open up. Of course, I'm gonna get some views of the outside of the Hall of Waters. We'll get there in a few. But look at this place. Are you kidding? Wow, look at the brickwork up there. Excelsior Inn. Crazy. Little bay windows. Everyone different. Look at how many extra bricks it took to do that. Are you kidding? Just to step those out like that. This one's been painted. Wow. And then we got some on this side. Unbelievable. We got some people coming. Let's check this bank out. What's going on with the bank?
Yeah, it's bad, yes.
Chartered. We've got a new term on this one that I haven't seen.
1894.
Or excuse me, fake 1894. Look at the detail. I don't know if these people are following me around, but look at this.
What's up, Charlie Rose?
And it's just sandwiched up against this red bricker. Oh, this is the Museum and Archives. Oh, water and some flowers. And then this goes way back. hearing this gas-powered engine running, just following me around. They're just happen to be on the same route as me, but watering flowers. What do you think about that? What's going on with the museum here? Doesn't look like anything to do with his story. This also opens at 11. Got some glazed bricks. I've found one piece of a glazed brick. Trying to stay out of the sun. All of these are glazed. And very unique brickwork on this as well up top. And look at that. Look where we wound up here. And stuccoed side. Let's get some more views. Got something up top here. It's 1903. Well, let's do it. And this street continues on and on. If I got enough battery left, we will venture down that way. So let's see here. I did something a little different, ladies and gentlemen. Took down a few notes. My chicken scratch notebook here. What do we got? Well, you know, the spring is said to have been discovered around 1880. This was built by the WPA or PWA, 1935 to 1937, or one of those was just marked under 1936. It's got a massive underground plumbing network, 10 different mineral waters, so there's an intricate plumbing system that carried 10 different mineral waters into the building, and the popularity of getting healthy apparently diminished in the 50s and 60s, and now it is a government office building. There you go. There's your flippin' narrative. What is going on with this place? Completely walled. Other than what the hell's going on over here? Got some old looking grates. I gotta look over this edge real quick. What's going on? Oh. Just sitting way up here. Looks like a little ball diamond over there. What happened to these stairs? Man, what a beautiful day. This really worked out well. Interesting panels in between the windows. gonna try to get all the stuff in here that I can.
You're my dog.
My apologies.
What, baby? You hungry? Is that it?
Look at this.
Dog's hungry.
Mirrored. So we've got some blocked off windows, etc. down here.
Yeah, no doubt. Look at that.
What is going on with this? Sorry. Just everything. I can't help myself, but what is the deal up here? It's like there's a little gap in between those buildings. Up there, very interesting. And then some backwards little shops in the back here. What is going on? There's those two lovely ladies that are watering flowers. Oh, I almost passed this. And I don't know, ladies and gentlemen, you know, some narrative type stuff, possibly. Look at these. I don't know about these either, but very fascinating. Here, let's get you out of the sun. We'll check this other one out that's in the sun. These could be newer. And you know, maybe I kind of have the theory that the dates were given are when these things were refurbished, to put it simply. It's way up here. Another staircase going even further down. What's going on over here? Just a little tweaker shack in the side of the hill. What's up? What's going on? All right, we're gonna move on. Try to get these other, yeah, they look to be pretty much all the same.
Okay, folks. My dog's bugging me. My girl just got up. I gotta make her some coffee. I gotta get the day rolling here.
Incredible entry.
Thank you, Ross, for the cool video. I got it. We're almost done playing the whole thing. I'm gonna watch the rest later. Been playing around with the OBS control room as far as Voodoo Ninja. It seems like I got the audio working good. We had a problem, a glitch the other day when I was trying to do some stuff, so it worked out this morning. I appreciate everybody giving me a thumbs up in regard to when the audio's working and wasn't working, and I seem to work through it. So everybody have a beautiful day. Love your neighbor like you love yourself, and we catch you next time. Let's see, where are we at here? Oh, we right here. So there we are right there. What is that's going on there? So that was beautiful. Yeah, hope you get your check there, Charlie. Tell them pay you. I know the IRS, they owe me some money, matter of fact. Oh, see, there's my girl. You hear her? She said good morning, so I'm gonna head out. So peace, everybody. Thanks, Charlie, everybody, for stopping by. Water the Tree Ross, Frankie, Shawnee B, Rolly R, everybody who stopped by this morning. Have a great day. We out of here. Peace. Yeah, she wants to eat. Like what? She's hungry. Oh. Yeah, so that's why I just stopped the stream because she's hungry. So then I made your coffee. Your coffee's sitting down there. So you're welcome. Yeah, I'm gonna get rolling here. I gotta. It looks like it's gonna try to rain on us again. It was early, chemtrailing us early this morning. I already just was up early. I was up like, I don't know, 3:30 this morning, dicking around with settings and stuff. Yeah. So anyway, just waiting for this computer to close. I don't know why it's being so sluggish. I taxed it kind of hard. So anyway, well, I had like 593 drop frames. That's not bad for uh, everything that I was doing to the computer.